There's been a couple of times where I've been shamed for like being trusting of the earth. Just a little example, one of my previous partners freaked out when I brought home a feather, a really beautiful feather that I found. And apparently there's mites and things on feathers. And I bet this person is freaking out about T-Rex now. But anyway, that just shows, like, I think I have different agreements with the earth. I think here on this channel, we're different. We're not going with the fear-based narrative, right? We focus on our inner knowing, our truth. And we know that we have higher agreements with the land because of the work that we've done. We've transformed over the years. We know who Gaia is. We work for her. So when she calls us somewhere, or when she gifts us something like that feather, that's for us. And if other people don't understand that, that's on them. Another example of this would be I was soaking at one of my sacred spots, and this guy came over and blurted out to me randomly that I should never ever put my hair in, like, my head under the water. He like freaked out, and it was then at that moment I noticed it wasn't about my well-being. It was more about him being right about this amoeba. Now I kind of had to sit with that for a little bit because I had to think back to my agreements with Gaia and had to question and ask her, is it safe for me? Are you calling me into areas that are unsafe? And she said, no, child, you do not live in his world. Do you understand that you have transcended those dimensions? And maybe he is right to be in his fear-based mentality. For him, that's his level of consciousness. For you, sacred waters. And I thought to myself, well, does that mean like my brain interacts differently? Because I've definitely just like been in this water, and it's just, I feel better and better. And Mother Earth was just showing me again that, like the feather, it's a gift and it's not for everyone. Unfortunately, people have other agreements with the land. So I was kind of curious after that, and I asked a couple of like my travel buddies out here. One person said that it's not in their capacity from the beginning. There's some people, not all, who have descended from that, and I can speak on this. It's part of my heritage. We just need to get clear. What is your agreement with Mother Earth? Have you really made an attempt to be in your heart center and have a deep relationship with Gaia? It was a very big lesson and test for me to be in my sacred nature spot with other people there, and them, well, one of the people there being very dishonoring of my healing, like my own practice, my own sacred environment, my own actions. Are we going to do this again? Or are we going to honor each other? And are we going to honor this land?